What is going on, dreamers? Okay, so on Friday, what was it, November 4th, I believe, Tom Macdonald dropped Fighter. He said this was going to be a music video, a video in general, and music in general that's not like his political stuff that he's been posting recently. And you already know this is a huge channel started by Tom. We're huge into the whole Tom Macdonald sphere. And honestly, it's been really, really cool to watch him grow from what we've been watching 2-3 years ago up until recently, to watch how consistent he's been, but also how he's able to diversify his music. And I believe Fighter is an example of that. So let's jump right into it. We're not going to fuck around. This is Fighter by Tom Macdonald.
Bottom of the ninth, up against the odds, running out of time, only got one shot. When it's really do or die, when your back's against the wall, when you fighting for your life, do you believe in you or not? I'm a believer, I believe, I'm a believer.
So yeah, right off the bat, I could tell it's different than what he said, or different than his usual music, I should say. It's completely accurate to what he said, which is that this is going to be a complete different song. First of all, melodical. He's singing a bit. So that's different already than the past 2-3 songs he's put out. But not only that, I could tell the message is going to be a lot more different than just wake up, break from the matrix, and don't let them tell you how to think. Don't let them control you. And it's going to be a lot more centered around just struggling, fighting for your life. It seems like, I mean, someone's in a car accident.
I believe.
I like the melody though.
Second guessing every breath, I'm full of questions. Passes full of cigarettes, alcohol and depression. Therapists and all the different pills can get expensive. All this bottled up aggression, I'm too old to get arrested. Almost died trying to get here. Got high through my best years. Got sober, then I relapsed, then I cleaned up, got my head clear. Sometimes it feels like there ain't to believe in, but I believe that we're all here for a reason.
I like that, man. For those of you who are going through or struggling through any type of addiction problems or struggling with mental health and don't really know how like the cloud is going to clear, how you're going to break through, this is an important message, is that you're not, or we're not, I should say, expecting you to just do it all at once. I think a huge part of this for me was going through Sober October, which was a challenge done by Joe Rogan, where basically you had to go the entirety of October, the entirety of the Halloween month, without doing any drugs, alcohol, or anything like that, and also staying physically fit during that time. I started on the second day, which is when I watched the video, which was October 2nd, the morning of, and that morning I told my girlfriend I'm putting the weed down, not drinking, not doing any of that, and I stuck it through. And I will say, for the first week and a half, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep properly. It was hard to interact socially, but like being able to identify all those things within myself and work on them without any inhibitors or any amplifiers, meaning drugs and alcohol, it made it a lot more on me to get shit done. And I think that did a lot to push me in the direction of knowing like you don't need this, because whether or not you like it, you sort of build up this dependency on that drug to get you through the day or to finish your day off if you've had a rough one, and it becomes an addiction before you even realize it. And you also deny it as much as you can. Like, even though I knew I was smoking every day, and even though I would say to myself that I was addicted to this shit, I still kind of believed like you can't get addicted to weed, and that's just completely wrong. You definitely can. So for those of you who are fighting it, props and power out to you guys. Keep fighting, and if you do fall, just know that you can always get back up.
From the pressure I put on myself for years. Tired from my 20s, the whiskey bottles and beers. Tired of smiling while I've been holding back tears. But I believe I can do it, so I'm here. I'm a believer, I believe. I'm a believer, I believe. I've been told I have a death wish, no one's interested. Cold and too aggressive, close to hypertension. I'm broken from the pressure, explosive with my temper. I'm sober, but I'm stressing and hoping it gets better. Am I falling off? Should I give it up or put it all on pause? Let go of this dream so I can visit home and talk to mom? Maybe all I need's another Instagram post with a quote about believing in yourself when you're low. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you
And
are. And
honestly,
you are.
that's a lot of times what it's about. It's like having somebody to believe in you, having somebody that's just gonna tell you like no matter what you're thinking about yourself, like you're wrong. You are who you are. You fight based off of where you're at, and you don't try to be something that you're not. You just take baby steps to change. Don't try to force yourself to be something that you're not. And you are a fighter. Like you're able to fight through these things that like your mind will tell you, I can't go a month without any alcohol or drugs. I can't still keep my friends without continuing to smoke or drink. And those things just aren't true. Like a lot of the times your friends will support you, and if they don't, they're not your friends. Like that's just how simple it is. And you make it a lot harder because you're not only fighting these addictions and stuff, but you're also fighting yourself.
Liar. You say you are. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are. Maybe I'm weaker, and I
Nah,
know I've lost before,
it happens.
but I'm a believer. Nothing is impossible. I'm a believer. I believe.
Hey, I don't know why, but this is giving me like Post Malone vibes. I don't know why. Like it's very upbeat and cheery, and just like the whole vibe of the song, and even his voice kind of just reminded me of Post for some reason just now. I don't know why.
I'm a believer.
Look at him
I
frolicking through church.
believe. You don't think you're a fighter, but I know you are. And you are a liar. You say you are. You don't think that you're worth it, but I think you're wrong. And I think you're perfect the way that you are.
Thank you, Tom. What's on 11:18? What? Ooh, hold on. What's dropping 11:18? What's dropping 11:18? Okay, okay. I really like that. I think that's exactly what he meant by it's going to be very different. Let me go ahead and leave a like there. I think that's what he meant by that's what it's going to be very different. It's going to be a very different song because although Tom is someone that like pushes you to be your true self and to not let people down you and to not doubt yourself even, the song was a lot more cheery. The music video was a lot more playful, and it was less focused on the combat that is life and more on rejoicing in who you are. And I think that's very, very important to just take moments to realize that you're fighting in this. You're a fighter. You are battling demons, but it doesn't mean you can't stop and celebrate yourself every now and then. It's very, very important to do in this fight that we call life, guys. So do me a favor, download Tom Macdonald Fighter on any platform that you use to listen to music. Rack up the views on YouTube, and like he said on his other videos, comment a comment. Leave a comment on these videos. It helps to push up the algorithm and push his videos to the top for people to view it more. And dreamers,